the same thing like I'm doing the unclaimed property, unclaimed funds, but my family is from Brooklyn. My whole family's in Brooklyn. The unclaimed property is in Brooklyn. You know, I'm in the Bronx. I'm the only one in the Bronx, but everybody from Brooklyn, the whole family is from Brooklyn. The property is in Brooklyn. So I'm asking my sister, and then this bitch says she's in New Jersey. Like, bitch, I know you in Brooklyn. Like, how you gonna say you in New Jersey and you in Brooklyn? So then you want to lie about where you live at right now. You want to lie about all this other stuff, and it's just like, it's a simple question. It's like it's a simple question, but then and then you lie. They lie because that's how you know. But that's how you know that that they did take it, because they wouldn't be lying. They wouldn't be aggressive, not aggressive, but they wouldn't be talking, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know anything about houses, because I'm always in my little tiny apartment. I never had a home. So talk to me like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I know the law. I know the law, and I know shit. I look up stuff, and I know what the fuck is what. So once I find out, the whole database changes, because now I know. And I'm like, wow. So you go to someone else, oh, it's outside of our jurisdiction. Oh, we can't help you. I'm like, who the fuck is gonna help me with this? You want to just rip your hair out? Like, oh my god, like this so fucking dumb. But it's the system, it's the government, it's rules. The unified system is all in the United States of America. Each state should not have its own rules. It shouldn't be like that. Every state should have the same rules. If there is a problem, there should be someone you should go to. It shouldn't just be that one person in that one state and then they're corrupt. They're corrupt because they're all a part of it. Everyone is a part of it. And there's no one to go to. No one's going to help you. You go to someone else in another jurisdiction and they're like, oh my God, oh, it's outside of my jurisdiction. I can't help you. And I'm just like, like, oh my God. And that's what has been the issue. It's outside of other people's jurisdiction, and that's why they don't help. That's why they don't do nothing, because, oh, they can't. It's outside of our jurisdiction. We can't help you. So people could be killing each other and murdering each other, raping each other in a fucking area, and you know about it, but it's not in your jurisdiction, so you can't do nothing about it. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. But it's allowed because it's the law. The law has all of these stipulations that let people get away with things, and that's why they do it. That's why they do stuff. That's why people are corrupt, because the laws should apply everywhere. It should be the fucking same everywhere. Every state you go to, it should be the same law. But no, no, it's outside of our jurisdiction. We can't help you. We can't do anything about it. And then they can sit there and they can be corrupt and they can do things underhand, and no one's going to say anything because it's outside of our jurisdiction. I'm just like, oh my God, like, is the reality of this shit. You know what? I'm gonna do the Return of Sunders in another video, but it's like I'm talking about the issues of the states. We're in the United States of America, and every state has their own laws, their own rules. You can't go into another state because it's outside of your jurisdiction. It's the same thing with the police. If there's a problem, if there's an issue going on, you can't go there because it's outside of your jurisdiction. It's like, how stupid is that? Like, how much sense does that make? There's murders, there's crimes, there's stuff going on, and you can't do nothing because it's outside of your jurisdiction. Like, how stupid is that? How stupid is that? Even with an attorney, you can't even get an attorney from an outside place because it's outside of their jurisdiction. They have to have a license to practice in your state. And I'm just like, it's crazy. And then they make you pay for the license in each state. So for you to be licensed and qualified in that state, you gotta keep paying a fee just for you to be able to practice in that state. And then the license expires after a certain amount of time. So you gotta keep paying this fee for this license. And what if you don't get work in that state? You know? It's the same thing with notary. Like you can't notarize anything, you can't notarize things in other counties. You can notarize it, but say if it has to go to somewhere else and you need to get it authenticated, you have to go where that notary is qualified. And it's just so they make it complicated. They make it hard for you, and they make it easy for a criminal to get away with fucking murder. They get away with everything because it's outside of my jurisdiction. We can't help you when all this shit is happening, and oh, it's outside of my jurisdiction. I can't do anything about that. That's not my problem. The reality of this shit. And I know you heard about the man that got married 3 times in the same fucking state, but there's jurisdictions, there's counties. So he got married to 3 different women in 3 different counties, and nobody said anything about that. Nobody said anything about that. But it's on the news. It's on World Star. It's on somewhere. I saw it somewhere because I don't have TV, but I saw it on social media somewhere. Man got married 3 times in the same state, the state of Florida. It's the system. You have to get married in the courthouse. So it's the courthouse has the same old fucking outdated system, and it's every state has an issue because it's not the same. Every state should be the same with the same laws in the courthouse. Why is it different in another state? Why is it different in another jurisdiction? No one in the same state can help you because it's outside of my jurisdiction. Oh, we can't help you. We can't do anything about that. And I'm like, it's stupid. And that's why there is so much crime and so much corruption because there's no order. Everybody can do whatever the fuck they want. And it's just like, wow, nobody's gonna do anything. Nobody's gonna do anything. Oh, it's outside of my jurisdiction. That's your fucking excuse. I'm just venting. I know. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing the Return of Sunday. I'm gonna do the Return. I'm gonna do the Return of Sundays. I guess in another video. I done made 2 videos talking about this shit outside of my jurisdiction. I'm like, oh my. That's what the issue is. It's outside of my jurisdiction, so I can't help you. Oh, we don't know. We can't do anything about that. And leave, leave with love, leave with love, leave with love. Stay positive, vibe high. This too shall pass, right? Leave with love. Bye.